So good morning everyone. Today we are going to see the IoT applications. Basically, I am going to first of all tell you the Arduino setup or Arduino Uno. Okay, what is Arduino Uno? So basically we are going to connect the Arduino Uno board to the system via the USB cable. So as you can see in the video, hope the video is visible. So this is the USB cable via which we are going to connect the Arduino Uno board. Okay, so this is the head of the USB cable which is connected to our system. We can say laptop or a desktop computer. Then as you can see, the tail of the USB cable is connected to the Arduino Uno board. Okay, so this is nothing but Arduino Uno board is nothing but ATmega 32 microcontroller. Okay, it works as the ATmega 32 microcontroller. Okay, so this is the USB cable connection we do with the Arduino board and the system. So this is the tail which is connected to the Arduino Uno board. So you can give the power via the system or you can directly give the power via the power cable. This is the socket used for the power cable. Okay, so next. Okay, so hope the board is visible. So from as you can see my cursor, from 0 to 13. So there are total 14 digital pins, okay, and 6 analog pins from A0 to A6. Okay, there is one power jack and one USB jack. Okay, so this is the we can say configuration of the Arduino Uno board. There are many other microcontrollers also. Okay, like Lilypad. Okay, then other types of red board. So these are the other types of microcontrollers also, but the for the beginners Arduino Uno is best as it is simple to connect. Okay, so if you are going to do the IoT applications at home, so you can just visit the Amazon website and you can just buy the kits available there. Okay, so you have to buy Arduino Uno board separately, USB cable separately, and the kit separately. Okay, so you can just go in Amazon website and can just check the price over there. Okay, so this was the basic configuration of Arduino Uno board. Hope you have understood it. So wait. Okay, so actually we are having kits, that is we have already soldered the Arduino Uno pins with the default pins. Okay, so we have done the soldering in our kit. So first of all the these from D0 to D13 in the Arduino board have shot with these pins. So as you can see in the image, okay, from D0 to D13. Similarly, analog pins from A0 to A6. We have just short these pins. Okay, so it becomes easy for the connection. Okay, 4 ground pins, 5 power pins, that is 5 volt. Similarly, we have two another power pins, that is V in and 3.3 volt. Some of the kits or some of the sensors use the 3.3 volt, require 3.3 volt and not the 5 volt. Okay, so that's why there is also one 3.3 volt pin on the Arduino Uno. Then D13 and RST is reset pin. Okay, so these are all the separate pins we have shot from the Arduino Uno board. Okay, so this was the basic configuration of the Arduino Uno board. Hope you have understood it. Okay, next we are going to see the first application, that is LED blink. So in the previous session, as we have done with the basic PPT, that is so this is the Arduino Uno IDE. Okay, you can download it from the Arduino website itself. You can just go and visit the Arduino website. It is here, I can show you. Okay, so this is the Arduino homepage, www.arduino.cc. This is the website name. I have pasted the link in the chat box. You can just see. Okay, so this is the homepage of the Arduino.cc website. So you have to go in software part and in downloads. Okay, and from here, if you are using Windows operating system, you can directly get the executable file from here. Okay, if you are using Linux, you can download the file from here. Depending upon the configuration of your system, it is 32 bits or 64 bit. Similarly, if you are using Mac OS, you can download that software. Okay, so this is the Arduino IDE software. Okay, from here you can get it. So I have already downloaded it. So it looks like this. So I'm opening it. Okay. So basically, whenever we open any Arduino IDE, so there are by default two functions. Okay, so first one is void setup and the second one is void loop. Okay, so whatever pin configurations we are going to do, we are going to set it up in the setup function, and the loop function, the actual code of the application, we are going to code it here. Okay, hope you have understood the two functions. These are the default functions. Whatever code we are going to write, we are going to write in these two functions. Okay, setup, you have to set up the pins here, that which pin we have to give the output and from which pin we have to get the input. And the loop here, what we have to do with those pins, we will write the code here. You will get it clear when we start the actual code. Okay, so first program we are going to see is ledblink. So first of all, I will tell you. Okay, so this is the void setup, right? So in that we are going to set up which pin of the Arduino Uno we are going to use to give the power to a LED sensor. Okay, so for that there is a function called that is, we are going to write our function pin mode. Pin mode is the function used to set up the pins of the Arduino Uno. Okay, so pin mode is the function. In that function, first parameter is the pin number, that which pin of the Arduino Uno we are going to use. Okay, so for example, I am using here pin mode as 3. Okay, so I am setting the third pin of the Arduino Uno. Okay, so I have used here 3, and as you know that LED only requires the digital output. Okay, so 3 comma, what is the function we are going, or what mode we are selecting? So we are selecting the output mode. Okay, means what, that from pin number 3 of Arduino Uno we are providing the output. Okay, so this is the pin number of the Arduino Uno board, and what is the function it is performing? It is providing the output to the pin number 3. So this is nothing but the pin mode function. Okay, and it's similar to the C language, we have to give the semicolon at the end. Okay, next is void loop. Means what, now we have set the pin third as output. Now what we have to do is whether we have to give it analog output or digital output. So for that there is one function again, so that is digital write. So this is the digital write function. That is, we have to give the signal from the Arduino Uno board to the LED sensor. Okay, so that's why we have written a digital write. So in that again we have to mention the pin number, comma, and if what I have to do with the LED, I have to glow the LED. That's why I am giving the signal as high. Okay, and if I want to off the LED, then similar way I will write digital write, again the pin number, and I will set it as low, semicolon, semicolon. Okay, digital. Okay, so what I have done here is I have used the function digital write, as LED only accepts the input, it doesn't give any output. Okay, so I have given here digital write, taken the pin of Arduino Uno as 3, and I have supplied the signal as high, that is I want to glow the LED. For comment you can use double front slash, okay, and to glow the LED, and here to off LED. Okay, but I want to make it high after some delay and low after some delay. Okay, so that's, for doing that we use the delay function. Set up as 1000. Okay, and same delay here. Okay, so what I have done is I have written in the void setup a function called pin mode, which will set pin number 3 of Arduino mode in output mode. Okay, that is we are providing output to the pin number 13, right? So next is void loop function. In void loop function, loop, the function itself tells that it will continuously go on running without any stop. Okay, in this function we have declared two functions, that is digital write. Why digital write? Because LED only accepts the input, it doesn't give any output, right? So digital write, we have again consider a pin number 3 and set it as high because I want to glow that LED, and digital write 3 low, that I have to make off the LED after the delay of 1000 microseconds, right? So this is the code for LED blinking. Okay, so first of all I will be introducing you to this tab now. So this is nothing but the compile one. It will just compile the code, and if there are some errors it will display it in our compiling sketch. Okay, so as there are no errors, so it has not mentioned here. Now whenever I attach some my Arduino board, okay, so actually so we go in tool and we will select your port. Okay, now after selecting the port you will get here the whichever Arduino Uno board you have joined. Okay, so again I am telling, we will go in tools, in port, and then we are going to select which port we have attached. Okay, so this was the, again I am telling, tool, port, and the port you have attached. So without attaching the port you cannot give the signal to the Arduino Uno. Okay, next one is this was what, upload or run button. Okay, whenever you will press the run button it will just run your code. Now why it is showing me problem uploading? I have not attached my board till now, that's why it is giving me problem uploading to board. Okay, so whenever I will attach the board and select it from tools, port, and here, so my board will get attached. Okay, I will show you how to attach it. Okay, so this was the coding part. Now I will be showing the connection via a video. So here we can see I have given the Now you can see both the code at the left side and the setup at the right side. So in the setup I have used the 0th pin of the Arduino Uno, so I will set it at 0. Here similar way, 0, 0. Okay. So in code I have used the 0th pin. That's why I have instead use the Arduino Uno's 0 pin. Okay. So whatever pins you are mentioning in the code are the pins of the Arduino Uno. Is it clear? And next you can see below these are the LED sensors. Okay. And these LED sensors pins are also short, and we have taken out the pins. Okay. So these are D1, D2, D3 and D4, right? Okay. So I have taken I will simply play the video so you can understand it, and while playing I will explain it. Okay. So first of all I have inserted the wire to the D0 pin, this is the digital 0th pin, and I have attached it to any of the digital pin of the LED. Whichever LED I want to glow, I have inserted that pin into it. The second pin in the LED is ground pin. So the ground pin of the LED is attached to the ground pin of the Arduino Uno. This is the simple setup of LED glow. Okay. So if we run this code and we have selected tool and port our Arduino Uno board, so it will simply run your code and you can see the similar output. Okay, again I am going to tell you, we have used the D0 pin of Arduino board. So D0 pin of Arduino board is attached, and the another end is inserted to any one of the LED that I want to blink, and ground of the LED pin is attached to the ground pin of the Arduino Uno. Okay. So basically what we are doing here is we are just blinking the LED. Okay. So hope you have understood the first application, that is LED blink. Okay. So next one we are going to see the signal. Okay. So we have just seen one LED. Now we are going to see multiple LED functions. So similar way we are going to insert here function, that is pin mode. So I will be selecting any one of the pin from the all 14 digital pins. So if I have selected here pin number 5, so I will write a 5 and I am giving it output, so I will set the mode as output. Okay, I will copy the statement. So I am using here 3 LED pins, that's why I am writing this function 3 times. Now I will be using another pin, like say pin 6 and here pin 7. Okay, so I have taken the 3 pins. I am using the 3 pins of the Arduino Uno, and here similar way digital right, okay, pin number comma, and I am making it high. Okay, high means what? I want to set the pin of LED such that it glows. So that is nothing but we are giving here function as high. Okay, then we will be giving some delay. Again pin number 5, setting it as low, that is I am making the LED off. Again delay. Okay, I will be simply copying it, pasting it again 2 times, and I will be changing the pin number. So next pin is 6, 6, 7, sorry, low, okay. So we are basically using 3 LED sensors, so we have written the code 3 times, okay. That is setting the pin number 5 as high and low after some delay, pin number 6 and 6 high and low after some delay, and 7 high and low after some delay, okay. So if we run this code, the I will just play the video, you can just check up the settings, okay. So in this video I have used 8 number pin, and I have inserted this pin to the LED 1, okay. The next pin I have taken in the video is the pin number 0, and I have given it to the LED 2, and the third pin, and I have given it to the third LED, and ground connection, okay. And if we run this code, you can simply just change here the pin numbers of the Arduino Uno, and if you run the code, the following output will be displayed. So as you can see, LED 1 is glowing first, then after some delay it is becoming off, then next one LED 2 is glowing, after some delay it becomes off, and then LED 3 blinks, and then after some time it becomes off. Okay, hope you have understood the second application, that is LED signal, okay.